Eric Dane's story begins on November 9, 1972, in San Francisco, California. Born to Leah, a homemaker, and William Dane, an architect, his childhood unfolded in a seemingly stable family atmosphere. However, at a young age, Eric faced the painful reality of his parents' divorce, an event that, while difficult, would lay the foundation for resilience that would accompany him throughout his life. During his teenage years in Redwood City, California, Dane discovered his passion for acting in an almost serendipitous way. He participated in a school theater production, and the experience profoundly marked him, igniting within him a desire to explore the depths of performance. Despite this early artistic awakening, the path to professional acting was neither immediate nor easy. After graduating from Sequoia High School in 1991, Dane moved to Los Angeles with a firm intention of pursuing his dream. The initial years in the mecca of film and television were marked by unsuccessful auditions, odd jobs to make ends meet, and a constant struggle to gain a foothold in a fiercely competitive industry. During this time, Dane supplemented his burgeoning acting career with various jobs, from waiter to salesman, experiences that provided him with a valuable perspective on life and the importance of perseverance. Dane's first television credits began to appear in the mid-1990s. He participated in episodes of popular series such as Saved by the Bell, Roseanne, Melrose Place, and The Wonder Years. These appearances, although brief, allowed him to gain on-camera experience and establish contacts within the industry. However, it was his recurring role as Dr. Mark Green in the acclaimed NBC series ER in the late 1990s that began to shape him as a promising talent. Although his character did not have an extensive narrative arc, the exposure that ER provided was crucial in opening new doors for him. In the early 2000s, Dane continued to carve out a path in television with recurring roles in series, such as Gideon's Crossing and Charmed. His versatility as an actor became evident as he portrayed diverse characters, from a young medical resident to a demigod. However, it was in 2005 when the role that would catapult him to worldwide fame arrived, that the attractive and charismatic plastic surgeon Dr. Mark Sloan, nicknamed McSteamy, in the successful ABC medical drama Grey's Anatomy. The arrival of Mark Sloan at Seattle Grace Hospital revolutionized the dynamics of the series. His on-screen chemistry with the characters of Meredith Grey, Ellen Pompeo, and Derek Shepherd, Patrick Dempsey, was instantaneous, and his character quickly became a fan favorite. The combination of his physical attractiveness, his sarcastic humor, and his emotional vulnerability resonated deeply with viewers, solidifying Eric Dane as a television heartthrob and an actor with a magnetic presence. During his numerous seasons on Grey's Anatomy, Dane explored the complexities of his character, from his tumultuous romantic relationships to his personal and professional struggles, demonstrating an acting depth that went beyond his physical appeal. This first chapter concludes with Dane at the peak of his television popularity, a globally recognized face thanks to the phenomenon that was Grey's Anatomy. While his work on Grey's Anatomy had established him as a television star, Eric Dane also aspired to explore new facets of his career in film. During his time on a successful medical series, Dane began to juggle his television work with film projects that would allow him to showcase his acting versatility on the big screen. Although some of his early forays into film were in supporting roles or in movies that did not achieve great box office success, each experience provided with the opportunity to learn and grow as an actor. One of his most notable film roles during this period was a portrayal of Jamie Madrox, the Multiple Man, in the superhero film X-Men: The Last Stand, 2006. Although his screen time was not extensive, participating in a franchise as popular as X-Men gave him greater visibility internationally and exposed him to a wider audience. This experience demonstrated to him the potential of cinema to reach massive audiences and motivate him to seek more challenging and significant roles on the big screen. As his popularity on Grey's Anatomy continued to grow, Dane sought film projects that would allow him to break away from the McSteamy image and demonstrate his ability to portray more complex and darker characters. In 2010, he starred in the romantic comedy film Valentine's Day, where he shared the screen with an all-star cast. While the film was a commercial success, his role in it did not represent a significant acting challenge. However, it demonstrated his willingness to participate in different genres and work with renowned directors and actors. A turning point in his film career came with his leading role in the action and science fiction film Battleship, 2012. In this blockbuster production, Dane played Commander Alex Hopper, a United States Navy officer who must lead the fight against a mysterious alien threat in the Pacific Ocean. Although the film received mixed reviews, it provided Dane with the opportunity to portray an action hero and work on a large-scale production with impressive special effects. The physical and emotional demands of the role allowed him to showcase a different facet of his talent and solidify his presence in big-budget cinema. Parallel to his work in film, Dane continued to be a fundamental part of Grey's Anatomy. However, after 6 successful seasons portraying Mark Sloan, he decided to take a turn in his career and leave the series in 2012. His departure from the show, although painful for many fans, marked a new chapter in his professional trajectory, allowing him to explore new opportunities and take creative risks. The decision to leave such an iconic and well-remunerated role demonstrated his ambition and his desire not to be pigeonholed into a single type of character. Following his departure from Grey's Anatomy, Dane focused on further diversifying his career, participating in independent film projects and exploring his interest in production. In 2013, he starred in the suspense film Decoding Annie Parker, where he played a scientist involved in breast cancer research. This role allowed him to tackle a more serious and dramatic character, moving away from the heartthrob image that had characterized him for years. Throughout this period, Dane demonstrated a growing maturity as an actor and a willingness to take on roles that challenged him and allowed him to grow artistically. This second chapter concludes with Eric Dane solidifying his presence in film and actively seeking projects that would allow him to expand his acting range beyond his successful stint in television. After exploring various opportunities in film, Eric Dane returned to television with a leading role that solidified him as a versatile actor capable of leading high-caliber projects. In 2014, he joined the cast of the TNT action drama series The Last Ship, where he played Captain Tom Chandler, a Navy officer tasked with guiding his crew through a world devastated by a global pandemic. Over 5 seasons, Dane embodied the strong, determined, and morally complex leader, demonstrating his ability to carry the weight of a successful television series. His portrayal of Captain Chandler was acclaimed by critics and audiences alike, showcasing a more mature and authoritative facet of his acting talent. The Last Ship was not only a ratings success, but also provided Dane with the opportunity to explore relevant themes such as leadership, survival, and human resilience in extreme circumstances. The series also demanded a significant physical and emotional commitment from him, solidifying him as a credible and versatile action actor. While starring in The Last Ship, Dane also remained active in other television and film projects. He participated in the comedy film Grey Lady, 2015, and continued to seek roles that challenged him and allowed him to expand his repertoire. However, it was his role in the critically acclaimed HBO series Euphoria, which premiered in 2019, that marked a new milestone in his career and introduced him to a new generation of viewers. In Euphoria, Dane plays Cal Jacobs, the seemingly successful and authoritarian father of one of the main characters, Nate Jacobs' Jacob Elordi. As the series progresses, Cal's dark complexities and secrets are revealed, showing a vulnerable and tormented facet of his personality. Dane's performance in Euphoria has been widely praised for its depth, emotional intensity, and ability to humanize a morally ambiguous character. This role has earned him critical recognition and positioned him as one of the most prominent actors on television today. Beyond his work on screen, Eric Dane's personal life has also been the subject of media attention. In 2004, he married actress Rebecca Gayheart, with whom he had 2 daughters. Over the years, the couple faced personal challenges, including Dane's public admission of his struggle with depression and his addiction to painkillers. His openness and honesty about these issues have been admired by many, and his willingness to seek professional help has served as inspiration for others facing similar problems. In 2018, Dane and Gayheart announced their separation after 14 years of marriage. Despite the separation, they have maintained a cordial relationship for the well-being of their daughters, demonstrating maturity and commitment to their family. Dane's personal life, with its ups and downs, reflects the complexity of human existence and underscores his authenticity both on and off screen. Currently, Eric Dane continues to work on film and television projects that demonstrate his versatility and his passion for acting. His role in Euphoria has revitalized him as an actor and introduced him to a new audience that appreciates his talent and his ability to portray complex and nuanced characters. His journey, from his humble beginnings to becoming a globally recognized face, is a testament to his perseverance, his dedication, and his constant pursuit of excellence in his craft. This third chapter concludes with Eric Dane at a moment of professional and personal maturity, established as a respected and admired actor, ready to face new challenges and continue to captivate audiences with his talent and his charisma. His story is a reminder that the path to success is not always linear, but with determination and authenticity, dreams can be achieved.